Washington, D.C., we go to Indianapolis. Take a look outside. You can see the sunshine peeking through there. It is looking pretty good.
Yeah, Drew Narsutis is joining us tonight as Ashley takes some time off. Not going to stay that way, though, Drew, right?
Yeah, we're going to get much more spring-like up in here as we move into tomorrow's forecast. Cooler, windier, so it does seem like things are going to be changing. So enjoy the nice conditions while they last up until right around sundown here for Hoosier State.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look at our forecast outside, which we showed you. It's not looking all too bad outside. We do have widespread cloud cover, but it's pretty thin, so we're able to get that sunshine shining on through easy peasy. And as we move towards the rest of today, hopefully your late afternoon, evening is going to remain easy peasy because those storms likely aren't in our neighborhood until 9, 10 o'clock or so later today. Right now we're feeling fine. A light breeze is around. We're warm, and that's all, as we mentioned, going to change moving into tomorrow. So right now, temperatures for much of the state in the 70s, although you can see a quick cutoff in temperature. 62 South Bend, 56 in Chicago. Meanwhile, there's some 80s still down in the southern part of the state, so everybody's feeling all right. As we take a look at the storm tracker, clouds are building a little bit faster to the north than the south, but I think everybody could be in on some stronger storm activity as you move beyond sundown and towards bedtime tonight. Right now, we do have the severe thunderstorm watch in effect, which will be going out of effect for them in Illinois around 9 o'clock. Likely that's when that stuff will be in our neighborhoods. You can see a whole host of severe thunderstorm warnings. There was even a tornado warning earlier near Quincy earlier this afternoon. We're seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings down to the south near Carbondale. So those storms are moving our way and will likely be in our neighborhoods right after sundown. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Here's the good news. After this low pressure system leaves, we're looking good for a couple of days. Not warm, but at least quiet on the storm front, and we're going to be plenty loud with that tonight. We talked about it. 9 o'clock or so, it'll likely be in the western part of the state, moving closer to 10 o'clock, central parts of the state, close to 11 o'clock, Richmond, Muncie, Fort Wayne, those in the east. We'll see those storms move in, so it'll be right around bedtime for most folks. As we move towards tomorrow, we are going to see a little sunshine sneak into the early parts of the day, but by the afternoon, clouds grow back in. This run of the futurecast, there's a few raindrops in north central parts of the state. Most models I'm looking at don't have that, so maybe a very slight chance of a raindrop off north of Indianapolis, but likely dry and not looking too bad for Saturday either. A nice sunny day, although it doesn't look like the warmth will be joining us here. So as we take a look at the severe threats for tonight, again, the worst of the storm activity is going to be near Terre Haute, Washington, Evansville. Likely that's where some heavy winds, maybe even a little bit of isolated hail. A non-zero chance of tornado is possible. For here in central Indiana, here the thing is we got the Indians game going on tonight. Likely good to start, but it'll get a little rocky towards the end of the game as you move towards tonight. And not only is it going to be stormy, so we have to watch out for hail, wind, tornadoes, but also a lot of rain, so we'll be cautious, looking for a little local street flooding, possibly a little bit of flooding out on some of those riverways moving forwards. Tonight we are going to keep an eye out for those storms after dark as you move into tomorrow's forecast. Not too bad of a day, especially in the middle parts of the day. We're going to be similar to today looks-wise, so a lot of widespread but thin clouds, but it's going to be a lot cooler. It's going to be a lot windier outside. Not really, really windy, but a breeze, certainly not something we're seeing in the forecast today, and to much quieter as you move into tomorrow night with, again, high pollen count going to be something we're struggling with, but that rain moving into this weekend should drop the pollen levels down, and then you're going to see eventually temperatures rise back up to around average for this time of year for a good late part of the weekend start to the NFL draft on Thursday and Pacers game on Friday.